Hello, my name is Kanchan Jha and I am going to give a few discussion about AI technique and production system. Firstly, we should know what is AI technique. Artificial intelligence technique mainly is a method that exploits knowledge. Various AI research has been done and it was realized that in order to write an intelligent program, we require knowledge. So intelligence requires knowledge. So this can be represented in such a way that knowledge captures generalization. So artificial intelligence technique says that intelligence requires knowledge. In order to build a machine which is intelligent, it requires knowledge. So knowledge, what are the things which knowledge it requires is that knowledge captures generalization. So what is generalization? Generalization means that if a person who is interested in building a machine which is intelligent will be more interested in knowing its general information rather than knowing about a specific problem. Means general problem, general information, not a specific information or a specific problem. And knowledge, number two, is that knowledge should be understood by the people who provide it. Means the person who is building a machine or who is providing a knowledge should have the knowledge, must understand nicely about that knowledge. The person who is providing the knowledge must understand first about it. Then knowledge should be easily modified. Means when I'm creating a new knowledge from the existing knowledge, that is said to be modifying the knowledge. Then comes the AI technique, artificial intelligence technique, which solves a generic problem. Generic means a specific problem. Needs to do three things. First, define the problem precisely. Means the problem which the machine should be precise, very short. Number two is analyze or understand the problem which we need to tackle. And finally, the best problem solving technique or algorithm should be used. So there is the difference between traditional programming and artificial intelligence programming. There are three main differences between traditional programming and AI programming. How? The program which are written in the traditional programming can answer only the specific question it is meant for. For example, to find the square root of a quadratic equation, one is always interested in finding the roots of the equation rather than any other questions. But in AI programming, it can answer a generic question it is designed to solve. For example, 8 puzzle problem, playing a chess. All this will be discussed. In this lecture, I have discussed about 8 puzzle problem. Then in traditional programming, modification in the program leads to change in its structure. If any modification in the program is done, whole structure of the program gets changed. But in AI programming, modification in program do not change the structure of the program. Why? Because each piece of information which is provided or the instruction of the program are independent of each other. And finally, modification may lead to affecting the program adversely. Modification may have a negative impact on the program. But in AI programming, quick and easy modification is done. Then third is the problem as a state space search. What is a state space search? Problem solving task in artificial intelligence can be formulated as a search in a state space. How? A state space consists of all the states of the domain and a set of generators that change one state into another. This will be described further. The states can be thought of as nodes. State means nodes in a connected graph and the operators as edges. For example, 8 puzzle. Each tile configuration is a problem state, and in an 8 puzzle problem, it is a 3 by 3 matrix. So it is called 8 puzzle problem because one tile is empty. It has 9 different configuration. Formal description of a problem as a state space search. For solving a problem as a state space search, we need 4 dimension description. First is the state space. It defines all the possible configuration of the relevant object. Then initial state means the start state, from where the problem solving can begin. Then goal state means the final state or solution to the problem. And operators are the rules, set of rules that describe the action available or information on what must be true for the action to take place. Then playing 8 puzzle problem. This is the main task which I am going to discuss over here. Problem solving as a state space search is mainly a playing 8 puzzle problem. It is a 3x3 matrix having one tile as empty. So this is the start state where bottom is empty, and we have to reach the goal state where the empty is at the center in the middle. So how to reach that? We have to follow some rules, operators. So this is called the right move, this is called the left move. When it will move in this direction, it is the right move. When it moves in this direction, it is the left move. When it moves up, it is the upward move. When it moves down, it is the downward move. So following these 4 operators, we will proceed to find the solution to the 8 puzzle problem. Playing 8 puzzle continued. How? See, this is the initial state. Here bottom is empty and we have to reach the final state where middle is empty. So from here 3 conditions are there. Either we move 6 downward or the empty at the middle, which I have done in the first step. Then move empty to the right, which I have done here in the third step, and move empty to the left here, which I have done in the second step. Out of these 3 steps, we can take any and we can do further modifications, but I have taken the first state I have chosen. So from this state 1.1, the initial state, see this empty box tile will go up and 8 will come down. So this is the 1.1 first state. Then from second is that 1.2, if we put 6 over here, same initial state we will reach. So in order to avoid that, we will move it right, shift it right. So 4 will come here and it will move towards right. Then in 1.3, what I am doing, I am shifting it left. 1 will come in the center and it will move left. Now see, I have chosen 1.1 again, and again from this 3 we can choose any 1.2, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, any we can choose, and we can further proceed, but I have chosen 1.1. So here see, if I choose this one, if we put 8 upward, means upward direction, if we move upward movement rule, so it will empty will come in the center. So it is same, this position 1 state I am reaching. So I will avoid this, I will not take this. So in the 1.1.1 here in this state, what I am doing, I am shifting blank empty to the left and 2 will come over here. So from here again I am proceeding towards in this direction. This one I am taking. Here 1 will be shifted towards up and empty will be at downward movement. So from here again final position is 8 will be shifted towards left and empty will come in the middle center. So all these steps will be followed, and this is called the state space. Such problem solving is called problem solving in a state space search. So there are various states. So this is the first step, second state, third state. So from this, it is a space, means there are many state also, and it is in a space, we can say in a dimension, we can call it as a state space search algorithm or function, or we can say playing 8 puzzle problem or solving 8 puzzle problem in a state space search. Thank you.